Hey, what is up guys? Slinky here, and today I'm gonna talk about the most fun classes that you can actually start playing right away in a patch 10.2 in Dragonflight, alright? Starting off right away with Ali Shami, man. Ali Shami is going to be so much fun. You can't actually understand how fun it's gonna be. Most of the people that I'm watching on YouTube are actively rolling an Ali Shami. It's gonna be good at PvE, PvP. It's gonna be good everywhere, especially in solo queue RBGs. It's gonna be such a blast because you're gonna be able to throw so many freaking lava bursts at everything. It's gonna be so fun, man. All right, next up, we're going to talk about the Fire Mage. Fire Mage is going to be one of my mains. It pumps like crazy. Fire's burst damage is super scary. Whenever I face a freaking Fire Mage, I'm always super scared when I see that combustion. It's a super insanely scary cooldown. You've got to respect it. You've got to run. So Fire Mages, as always, is gonna be one of my mains, of course. All right. Okay, so next up is gonna be Frost Mage. Frost Mage is gonna be one of my alts. Okay, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna play Frost Mage, but it's not gonna be as good as Fire Mage, man. Fire Mage is just so much instant freaking damage. Frost is more of a cleaving class-ish. It can still pump pretty good single target numbers, but the thing is, your enemies kind of need to be super dumb, like to make Frost Mage that good. Like, people need to stack together, and I don't like classes that rely on if, like you know, if people stack, if people are dumb, you know. And I feel like it's not going to be as good as Ellie or a Fire Mage, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to be playing Marksman Hunter for sure. Marksman has it all, guys. You can stealth, you can deal insane AoEs, you can deal insane single target damage. You've got pets that you can collect. Like, everything about Hunter makes me want to play Hunter, basically. It's just so much fun. It fits the freaking Hunter playstyle, gameplay, class fantasy. You know, being able to lurk towards your enemies and just like pick off your target and everything. It's so much fun. And coming up in the patch 10.2, hunters are gonna be super scary, guys. So watch out for the hunters in solo queue RBGs, guys. I'm gonna go with Destruction Warlock. Okay, it's gonna be pretty much okay. It's gonna be super strong, but right now I'm focusing on, is it fun? Is it gonna be fun to play freaking Destruction? Not very much, because you're gonna be the main target every time. Like, when people actually see a Destruction Warlock in PvP, they just like let go of everything they're doing and they just focus you all the time. So Frost DKs, freaking rogues, and like rogues are gonna get a rework too, so they're gonna be so much stronger. And pretty much like warriors, everything is going to try and kill you, right? So it's gonna be super lame to actually try and survive with destruction. All right, we're gonna go with affliction. Affliction is gonna be kind of the same thing. I would say affliction is a little bit less fun than destruction, simply because the visual effects are not as good. Okay, I'm not talking about damage. Don't care about damage. We're mostly talking about what is fun and what is not fun. Okay, affliction is less flashy than destruction. When you actually kill people with a chaos bolt, okay, it's actually super satisfying. But when you dump a lot of damage with affliction, you can't visually see what's happening that much, and it can actually give you an edge because you can dot someone like as much as possible and start pumping in, and he can't realize what's happening and he's dead before he can react. That's one thing, but I feel like it's not gonna be as fun as destruction. Even though destruction could use a rework, it used to be so freaking good in World of Warcraft Draenor. Wiles of Draenor. It used to be so good in Mist of Pandaria. If it was Mist of Pandaria's freaking tier list right now, I would be placing Destruction above my mains, like top priority, right? But right now, the class design is kind of sucky, and your freaking damage will come from your tier set, okay? So and it's gated behind a freaking lottery system, so it's gonna be you have a chance to deal a lot more damage, which I don't like, okay? It's fine if you like it, I don't like it. It's perfectly fine that way, right? Arcane Mage. Arcane Mage is gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so much fun. Right now, Arcane Mage, super fun to play. Actually pumps very hard, but you have a lot of freaking downtime. Once you've used your Arcane Surge, once you've used your Presence of Mind, all your cooldowns, you kind of have nothing to do. Basically, you're just like you're supposed to run and that's it. Like you're waiting to reset all of your cooldowns and go again. So the pressure is insane. Arcane's tier set and 10.2 will actually boost the class's AoE freaking strength, basically. Right now, Arcane kind of pumps a lot with the Arcane Orbs spam, okay? But with the tier set, you're going to be able to weave in like missiles, arcane missiles at everyone around you. So it's gonna be super fun to do. It's gonna be super fun to watch, watching all those missiles hitting everything in front of you. Like, especially when you're bursting, gonna feel like you're actually a freaking super powerful mage unleashing some kind of ultimate power. It's gonna be super freaking fun. Okay. Would it be in my mains? I don't think so, but I will be playing it a lot, and I can't wait to actually play Arcane. Shadow Priest, alright, okay. It's gonna be super fun, guys. Okay, it's gonna be super fun. I'm not very sold on the tier set. The tier set sounds super good. If you don't know what it is, basically what it does is whenever you do Shadow Word Death, which is your execute as a Shadow Priest, it's gonna hit a couple of times in a row. So instead of hitting the target once, it's gonna hit the target like 6 times in a row. Bam, 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 bam. Like it sounds super OP, but really I've tested it, and if it stays that way, it's not gonna be such a game changer. But I mean, Shadow Priest is the ultimate healer killer. It is super fun to play as a Shadow Priest whenever you can actually cast your stuff when you're not against like 2 rogues and 1 DK. It's super fun. Overall, the damage is cool. The class design is insane. I love watching all those ghosts flying everywhere, and you should too, guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Alright, Boomy, as you guys know it, I very much like Boomy. If a character can stealth, use magic, pump very hard, I'm gonna play that character. It's gonna be so much fun. Boomy, as I've told you guys, can stealth. It deals huge unhealable AoE damage, especially like if you're doing the rotation correctly, you're costing the enemy's healer so much mana. The guy is literally going to panic. He's going to throw heals on everyone, try to AoE heal everybody. Hey, thanks a lot, James, Alfonso, Honores, Olivares for the subscribe on YouTube. Really do appreciate it, my guy. We're starting to be a real YouTuber. Anyways, as I was saying, you're gonna make the enemy healers panic so hard, and truthfully, Boomy is always gonna be one of the most fun characters for spellcasters. All right. Okay, going in with the Dragon Boy, the Dragon Boy. Okay, Devastation, pretty good, pretty fun-ish. Okay, they literally took away the fun out of this character. Okay, now you're gonna say it was OP, it was OP. I know it was OP, okay? I know the one-shots are not okay, especially if your enemy cannot do anything about it, okay? But just keep in mind, Okay, just keep in mind this is a video game. This is not a real world job or anything. It's just like for fun. It's meant for fun. So, in my opinion, they literally took um, the flavor away from this freaking class. It used to clap so hard. I would literally just like breath into like 10 people and one shot like 5 of them. I know it is OP, blah blah blah. I know. I'm not saying it's not OP, but it was fun. It was so fun. So that's literally the point of this tier set right now, and I'm non-biased, all right? So right now I got nerfed, and I can't wait to actually see what happens, but as of right now, I would not say roll this character, right? Don't roll a devastation right now. Okay, we're gonna go with boring place for our augmentation. The only reason I had fun with augmentation is cause it was kind of super busted for last season, okay? And don't tell me it was not busted, okay? I got to 2100 in solo shuffle as augmentation, wearing only blue items with no gems, no enchant, no weapon enchant. I had nothing, no stats, like literally just going in and smashing like my superpowers, and the class was busted. That's why it was fun ish, I guess, but that's not very much talking to me. I know there's a bunch of you who might like augmentation, but I think Blizzard actually made augmentation that freaking OP because nobody was playing it, basically. That's literally my guess on the subject. So, it's gonna stay a boring spec for me. I'm still gonna play it. I'm still gonna make videos about it, but I'm not gonna be playing that character that much. Alright, so we took care of the freaking spellcasters. Now we are gonna get into the freaking melees. Let's get into it, alright? So, Arms Warrior, Blade Storm! It's gonna be super fun. Okay, not the best character because right now casters are actually the top. Okay, casters right now, I don't know why Blizzard does that, but right now this is a caster expansion, so I think this is how Blizzard designs expansions. Like they make certain characters more OP during that time, and then they nerf them and make other characters better just to keep the flavor going. But right now, this is not Warriors expansion. They're still pretty good, but in smaller freaking format. Like arenas, arms is gonna be better. It's gonna be more fun because like you're actually gonna see your abilities making a difference. Because what arms brings basically is you can't get CC'd as arms. Okay, you can't freaking people can't push you away from them. Basically, that's literally it. You blaze storm out of everything. You blaze storm to avoid CCs. You blaze storm to apply mortal strike, which reduces all healings on everybody you hit with your blaze storm by 50%. 50% is, by the way, super insanely freaking OP. So I'm not saying that warrior is bad. I'm saying that warrior is not going to be the top contestant, but it's going to be super fun. No, though way. And we're going in with Fury Warrior. Fury Warrior, super fun as always. It's not gonna be my top priority. Fury, I kind of like the burst of Fury a lot more because it's more right away. You just start pumping air everywhere. You dragon roar, everybody's bleeding, and you freaking fear, and then you start pummeling someone to death. Like a lot of damage, a lot of bleeds, slows, AoEs, pretty much the same as arms, but it feels more bursty basically. It feels more satisfying for me. It's still gonna be fun, not gonna be my main for sure. All right, Frost DK is gonna be super fun to play. Will it be my main? Nope, but I'm gonna play that like crazy. Just being able to grab someone who's trying to run away from your team. Nope! Come back over here! You want to escape. Literally, Frost DK makes me want to play Frost DK just because of the grip. Okay, right away, you give me a grip. I want to play a character. It's so satisfying. You just grip that person out of their healer's range, and your team starts pummeling that guy, just smacking the shit out of him. So satisfying, right? Demon Hunter, Demon Hunter. It's gonna be so much fun. I will. Okay, right now, I have so much trouble deciding if it's gonna be my main or not. I'm gonna put it in my main. Demon Hunter, why? Because, class fantasy, okay? Pretty much 90% of you guys hate Demon Hunters. I know, it is fine, you can hate it, whatever. I just think that it's one of the best looking characters in the whole game. No, I'm not talking the muscles and everything. I'm talking about literally when you see a freaking demon hunter jumping in demon form, you kind of see it in slow mo, and you're like, "Oh shoot, I'm gonna die, dude!" And it's scary. It makes people run away. It makes people scared, like the hunt. Oh shoot, the hunt! Like people are actually scared because of Demon Hunter, and that's kind of what I want, man. That's kind of the feeling that I want when I play a character. Instill fear in the heart of my enemies. Like I want them to tremble in fear, run, like freaking leave their team behind. Like, oh, screw that, man! I'm out of here, and they're just running, and you just like chase them as a demon. They're panicking and everything. It's gonna be one of my top mains for sure. Okay, and ants. Shoo. I mean, okay. I'll bring it to man. Okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay, and man at the same time. What happens with NNs? I rarely see any NNs do that well in BG. So I'm gonna play so much freaking solo queue, and I kind of feel like NNs is going to be so hard to play because past your wall, past your burrow, you got nothing, dude. You're sitting duck, and people are gonna, you're gonna laugh at you. The freaking paladin is gonna bubble, walk towards you with his hammer. It's like, Peasant, I'm gonna take you down. Smack that guy in two. Like, NNs, super fun. The thing is, survivability. And reliability. Survivability, reliability, okay? Freaking playing the lottery, I hate it. I don't understand people who buy $200 of freaking lottery whenever I go to the store. Inside, I kind of judge them a little bit. I'm like, fuck, bro, this lottery, it's random. Like I don't want to judge, though. It's just how I am, so if you remove the freaking, if you make a way to play an ends that does not revolve entirely over praying to get that proc to like smashing your target and dealing huge damage, I would highly put an ends on the alts or mains. Most likely, like remove the freaking RNG, make it so that I decide whenever I want to pop, and we've got a winner. Okay, Enhance is gonna be way higher on my scale. All right, so we forgot about Demo. Okay, Demo. I'm praying hard that Demo actually makes its way to my alts. I've been gearing my Warlock for the past season. Haven't played that much. I got to 1800s in solo just to get that mug, and literally quit playing overall all the three freaking specs. So boring. Like you get smacked so hard by melees. If your healer is dumb and not healing you, you just die right away. And the first people that die is the demo, basically, because everybody's pumping their cooldowns into you. If your healer is dumb, like once you've gated, once you've used your Dark Pact, once you've used your health stone, if your healer does not pick you up, you're dead. Like there's no outplay. Like Of course, the control is super insane. I wish it was as good as when Dragonflight launched. I know it was OP, but still around the same mark would be the perfect spot for demo. But as of right now, I will put it in the OK. As of right now, and also the tier set bonus for demo is so bad. So bad, okay? Unbiased. Unbiased. No other channels like that, guys. Okay, so survival. It's going to the map list. Meh rank for survival. Why? I get it. Survival is a mix between melee and range, which is super cool. What happens is I make up your freaking mind, Blizzard. Make me, like, it's gonna be much better, okay, and the War Within expansion, because you're going to be able to decide even further how you want to push that freaking survival boundary. You're going to be able to actually go survival and have three other choices to deepen the freaking class fantasy. It is going to be much better for me, but as of 10.2, survival remains a meh character for me, okay? It's gonna be okay to play, but I'm not gonna main that character for sure. Beast Mastery. Beast Mastery will always be an okay character. Maybe I'm gonna play Beast Mastery in 10.2 cause they're getting a super cool tier set. Okay, if you don't know the tier set, what it does right now, whenever you are going to summon a pet, okay, that's an ability that hunters have. I don't remember the name of it right now, but when you actually summon a pet that lasts for 15 seconds, the pet is going to get your kill command ability. So you are going to have technically three pets cleaving for you. Three pets who are going to use your kill command. So you're going to be spamming pets so hard, it's going to be a lot of fun. Would it be my alts? I don't know. I'm going to play it, but I'm not going to main it. So it's going to be okay. Okay, a fun spec. Not more than that. Unholy, oh my dude, unholy. Yes, I'm gonna play that. It's gonna be on my alt. Am I gonna main them? I don't think so. Bro, it's so hard. It's so hard. It should have a sub category, okay? For Unholy, I would put it between mains and alts because their tier set is going to be nuts. They're going to be able to spam so many freaking undeads. Their undeads are going to clap cheeks. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of freaking fun. And I'm not very much into the disease playstyle. I don't like the route that Blizzard has given us in the patch season, like being forced into playing with the dots instead of the pets, because I want to play Unholy to summon an army of pets and clap my enemies and such. But right now, okay, in 10.2, it's going to be more about minions and less about your freaking dots, which is very appealing for me, okay? I love dots-based characters, obviously. I like playing Boomy. But I feel like Unholy should be about summoning minions, okay? And some kind of necromancer, super cool looking, raising the deads and like having an army of deads fighting for you. Windwalker, going on my odds. Currently maxing up my low-level Windwalker monk, and I can't wait to actually have it to max level. I'm gonna alt the swing out of that character. It looks super fun. When you pop that Serenity, people will just like go crazy and start running. Like they know they're gonna get punched to death by a freaking crazy, freaking backflipping monk kicking in the faces of everybody. It looks super fun. A bit more straightforward than Retribution Pally, but I would say a little bit less strong in terms of team fights. Like this is why I'm not gonna main my Windwalker, because I like providing to my team. I like healing my team. I like having to lay on hands someone, or like blessing of protection someone, blessing of sacrifice someone. It's going to be much simpler to just play Windwalker if you just want to chill and go in and smack some people. But the thing is, the big oh no, oh shoot is you don't like Karma's bullshit. Karma's garbage. Like if they actually made Karma like 2 times better or maybe like 5 times better, I would actually main Windwalker. Windwalker would be a lot more fun, but as of right now, Windwalker gets slapped pretty fast. We're gonna put Retribution Paladin at my mains. Oh, you know what? Maybe my alts, cause the tier set actually is kind of super not that much cool right now. It is fun because it pumps, but visually speaking, it is not as appealing as the freaking season 2 of Dragonflight. Like when you would like throw your execute as a retribution paladin during your burst, it would hit everybody in front of you with magical hammers everywhere. Like you had 2 charges of that and you could like spam them, very fast recharge rate and everything, like very high holy power regeneration with it. But it's gonna be less visually appealing. It's gonna be still strong, of course. Bobble, always fun to do. Literally, you just pop bobble, you go in and you just one shot people and stuff. And people could argue between the difficulty of Windwalker and Retribution Paladin. What's happening? Windwalker is more for people who want to focus on themselves. And you kind of have to run with Windwalker. If you run a lot and you're good at running, you're going to outlive the Paladin. If you don't, Pally is going to outlive you, right? Pally is more about like protecting your team and everything, blessing them with your magical properties, you know. And they're both going to be fun. I'm going to play the swing out of all of them, but it is what it is. Freaking Druid, man. Druid is, bro. I played freaking Feral Druid and Miss of Pandaria. I've played during Wilds of Draenor. By the way, if you never played Feral Druid during Wilds of Draenor, you're missing on something, okay? You're missing on the best freaking melee that's ever existed in the history of World of Warcraft. And Feral is not even 10% as good as how it was back in Warlords of Draenor. Not even 10%, okay? So if it was as good as the past expansions, it would be into my mains. But as of right now, you're the main target. You get clashed super fast. If your healer is dumb, you die super quick, right? Next up is gonna be a subtlety. Oh, I'm gonna be a subtlety rogue. Yes, I've rolled a salty just for 10.2, and you should too, guys. It's gonna be crazy. Most likely one of the best melee characters. Okay, why? Okay, why? Listen, they made a rework for Pally and like I don't know, like maybe 4 months ago, and just remember how freaking crazy Pally it was, man. Okay, every time they do a rework for a character, the character is super busted, insanely disgusting OP, and this is not the only reason why I want to play it. I want to play it because it is going to be a master of control, a master stunner. It's going to be super hard to fight a solo T 1 versus 1. Right now, okay, on pretty much every of my character, I struggle fighting a solo T 1v1 because if the solo T has a brain, he can't lose the fight. Their design, Salty are the ultimate 1 versus 1 characters in World of Warcraft. The best, very best 1 versus 1 characters in World of Warcraft. They won't be as good in team battles, okay? But 1 versus 1, you can't win against a very good Salty rogue. So it's going to be super fun to play them. Also, capping the flag, back capping objectives, being super sneaky, you know, spamming stuns on the kill target like a cloak of shadow. Into smoke bomb, into like dumping so much damage. It's gonna be a lot of fun. All right, we're gonna go with assassination. Assassination is going to be an okay spec. They're gonna have a rework too. Can't wait to actually see it. If the rework is good, I'm actually gonna put assassination right here, right here, or here. Because the rework, what it's going to do is going to boost their killing power by a lot. If your target goes down to 35%, as assassination. Okay, what happens? He dies instantly. Is it cool? You tell me. You tell me. But I'm I have to try it. Okay. So if it stays that way, if assassination stays as super insane as all the videos that I've seen, I'm gonna put assassination in top priority for sure. If it gets nerfed and like gets forgotten, I'm gonna play it. It's gonna be an okay spec, but I'm not gonna main it, right? All right. So the pirate spec, man, RNG. RNG. Yeah, no. RNG, you lose me. RNG is not fun for me. It is fine if you like it. I don't care about RNG. I want to press my buttons and see the health dropping. Like, not praying to get the right RNG and deal more damage and etc. Blah, blah, blah. I want something that's reliable, something that I know that is going to work if I try to do it, if I do successfully. And the pirate rogue spec is kind of not my cup of tea. Okay, so if you like it, it's perfectly fine. I will not be maining it. Holy looks pretty good on paper. It looks super good. It looks super fun to play. But I'm not gonna be playing Holy because, as you know it, freaking disc got a freaking rework. It looks super good, and this Discipline Priest right now is super, super freaking dumb. And BGs, okay, solo QR BGs, though you're kind of the first target all the time, it looks super freaking fun. And they're getting ultimate penitence. Okay, I'm gonna make videos about that, guys. So, only in the mess spec, pass your angel. Like, I feel like having like 4 minutes on your freaking guardian angel, super bad, super lame. It must be a stressful life to play a freaking holy priest. I wish I could, not my type. It is fine. Discipline priest. I'm most likely gonna main that in the next expansion and in the next patch. Sorry, 10.2. No, wait, alt. Yeah, I'm not gonna main it, but I'm gonna play the swing out of it. It's gonna be a ton of fun. Ultimate Penitence. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's a new talent. Basically, you fly up in the air and you start pumping like 600 freaking penances at everything in front of you everywhere. So it's gonna be super dumb. A lot of healings, a lot of damage. It's gonna be much more my playstyle than freaking Holy Priest. And also, Discipline Priest actually pumps like crazy, guys. If you didn't know, Holy Paladin. Okay, Spec. Yes, Holy Paladin is very fun to play in dungeons and PvE, from my opinion. And PvP does not work that well because, like, there's always some BS happening. And I do like the fact that Holy revolves around like super insane bursty heals. You've got that beacon of light that you can put on like 3 or 4 people at once. Huge bursty AoE heals. It's super fun. But what happens is, like, once you're past that freaking bubble, dude, you're just a sitting dog, man. You're if the freaking DKs, rogues, etc. try and kill you past your freaking bubble, that's it. You're dead. So really fun. Will I main it? No. Will I play it? Yes. Miss Weaver, yes, I'm gonna play Miss Weaver, dude. That looks super fun. That looks super strong. Miss Weaver actually looks super stressful, but very rewarding. And Miss Weaver actually has some kind of superpower against very, very AOE. No, not AOE. Sorry, dots. Based classes like Affliction. You've got basically a cooldown every 3 minutes that makes you remove every dot from your entire party and heal them for like 20 or 30% of their max health, which is super good. And there's going to be a lot of Affliction Warlocks coming up next in 10.2. A lot of people playing Affliction. Why? Because a lot of classes got nerfed on their dispels. So it's now super dangerous to actually dispel a freaking affliction, okay, because it literally one-shots you if you dispel affliction's dots. But what happens with Mistweaver, you're gonna be able to dispel every dots from the Warlock without taking any damage every 3 minutes. Okay, that's a talent. So it's gonna be super fun, super challenging to play, I guess, because but you need to run a lot. If you run a lot with Mistweaver, you are super hard to take down, right? All right, so Boomy, dude. Not Boomy. I'm sorry. Restoration Druid. Restoration Druid looks super fun. I'm gonna play a lot of that character. It looks super rewarding. If you can actually predict whenever the enemies are going to burst your teammate, whatever, you just spam those freaking tree ants. They heal like crazy. It provides some kind of stress-free healings. You know that they're still gonna get healed even though you're sitting a full freaking 20 years stun spam by a subtlety rogue. So it feels a lot better since you've got like spells like Bear Form, which reduces all healings. You've got what's the name of that ability that lets you heal and take 0 damage? I don't remember what it is, but basically it makes you immune to all damage. Tranquility, yes. So you can spec with the PP talent, makes you immune to all damage for like I don't know what 10 seconds, and AoE heal everything around you. So that's one more oh shit button. So freaking restoration. I keep calling this spec balance. I'm sorry, guys. Restoration Druid is going to be super fun, and you should be playing that healer in a patch 10.2. Restoration Shaman. Oh, big bada boom! Restoration Shammy actually heals like crazy. It must be better in PvE. I don't do much PvE. It must be a lot better in PvE because in PvP you get smacked so hard. It's super good. Don't get me wrong. Okay, but is it fun? Like, is it fun? Oh, I think you've got Burrow as restoration. Not very sure though. But right now, restoration is not made for PvP. Kind of. Like your healers are crazy. Your freaking burst healing is crazy. Your AoE heal is kind of not that great, but the burst healing is super insane. Though you don't have bubble, you don't have anything. So if people actually try and kill you, they kill you. So that's freaking shammy for you. All right, and also your totems are super sucky because if people don't actually stand in your freaking totems, which actually share the health of all the targets that are inside the area of your totem, don't remember the name of it. It's super bad because it actually nerfs you. If you drop it inside of 10 people, it's going to be insanely OP. If you drop it and nobody stands in it, it's just useless. Okay, so it's gonna be a boring spec for me. Oh, yeah, so the healing dragon. The healing dragon. No, thank you, sir. It kind of looked fun, I guess. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I doesn't feel my playstyle. It is fine if you like this kind of playstyle. I appreciate the fact that you can like play this character because I can't play it for sure. It looks fun though. It looks fun, but it looks super fun. But it does not feel my playstyle. So it is pretty much what it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this fun tier list for the patch 10.2. If you did, please hit the subscribe button, share it to your friends so they can actually decide on which character to roll and have a lot of fun in the patch 10.2 and Dragonflight. Please hit the subscribe button, the like button, and see you at the next one, gentlemen. Take care!